What's good, collect? Make sure my microphone on. Okay. What's good, collective? How y'all doing? It's me again. I hope everybody is well. Hope you're enjoying your afternoon, evening, morning, night, whichever one you're. I gotta get used to not saying the morning and the night because they're literally the same thing. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. Let's see what's going on in your soul. That was a powerful message that came out this morning. Powerful message. I don't know who that resonated with, but yeah, they got to leave you alone, boo. Mm. Okay, let's get into this one. What's going on, spirit team? Well, which way I'm supposed to take it? I'm gonna take it this way. Bon vivant. Bon vivant. Okay. Unorthodox spirit, low self control, reckless, extreme excess, hedonistic, fueled by unbridled passion, shallow. Mm. Somebody just out there wilding. That's what I got from that one. Somebody's just wilding, y'all. Look at here. Would you look at here? Dark Lord. OMG. Somebody has Oh, physical warrior fighting on the front lines, physical and magical capabilities. Somebody's overindulged. This might be a part two. Lately, my spirit team has been doing that. Like, it's like, nah, we want you to keep talking about this right here. Okay, they've been doing that lately. Somebody is overindulged. Okay, kind of like I was just doing with them Lay's potato chips. Lay's potato chips and a little bit of that French onion dip. Okay, does about it good. I don't care what nobody say. All right. Spirit speaks. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. Somebody's been talking to their spirit team about this here beast of an individual who overindulges in this dark stuff. Now, this might not be part two. Okay, we'll see. Let us just let spirit cook. Let her cook. Let it cook now. Okay, what's going on, spirit? Somebody's been in prayer about this whoever this is or whatever this is, okay? Something has been, you know, working against you, it seems. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's been overindulging in something dark while you are here praying, incanting, evoking and invoking, in the light, okay? So let's see. What else, spirit? Water. Water. Mommy water. Somebody works with Mommy Wata. Protection from negative force, purification, major life changes, untapped skills, comfort, new life. Somebody's been praying to get to be left alone by something. Someone may have been communicating with Mommy Wata, okay, or an energy similar to Mommy Wata. Hmm. Tell us more. We have balloon. Let go. Independence, party, freedom, celebration, happiness, childhood, holding on to hope. Let go the. Give me one. Let me clarify this because let go the independence. Somebody wants you to let go of your freedom or for you to not have liberation. So you've been consulting a deity here. You've been asking for the divine source. It doesn't have to be Mami Wata, okay? Your archangel or spirit guide, someone that you work closely with, to help you release or be set free from this tyrant energy here. Now I don't know if this is a shadow aspect of yourself. okay? Or if this is um maybe an addiction, maybe something you have been indulging in that has gotten, a little bit more than you probably should have. All right? Or this could be an outside person who has been indulging, and you have been consulting your spirit guides to help you um get out of the grasp, or get out from around, or get this energy from around you. Okay? Clarify bon vivant spirit. Let me get another deck. That's what's at the Foundation Collective. Okay, let's see. um where is it? Can't see it for looking for it. Bon vivant. I see the Eight of Wands. This may be something that was being sent towards you. Okay, something that was trying to, and you may have felt a little left out in the cold. Maybe you don't have anyone around you that you could call to assist you spiritually. A lot of times that happens, um where you don't feel like you have anyone that you can kind of reach out to. So let's see. A bon vivant, but it looks like you went to your spirit team. That's always the best choice anyway. We have an injustice, an imbalance, or an injustice here. Okay, so this is either an imbalance or an injustice. We have the reverse page of wands, so this could have been some sort of an addiction. Okay, but we got the Seven of Swords. Something was being sent towards you to stop you, to leave you uninspired. Clarify the injustice. Nine of Swords in reverse, something spiritual, a spirit being of some sort, a dark spirit being was being sent towards you, was being projected towards you. Give me more. Well, I don't. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. The Sun. Sideways. You may have found yourself in not like trying to figure out what the hell this thing wants, or what someone wants. Why do they keep doing this to you? Like it was like you were aware of it, but at the same time not aware of really why. And sometimes, to be honest, if we just be honest, knowing that we are divine beings, knowing that we have spiritual range, when we get in our flesh, sometimes we just be like, why they just won't leave me alone? Like, why won't they just, like, you're not winning anything, you're not receiving, you're not going to get anything from me. Why won't they stop? That's what that's giving. Clarify Dark Lord. hmm Queen of Swords. You've been fighting this darkness, this dark energy, or density, or um being, even, there's something that's been maybe plaguing you or following you for a very long time, possibly for as long as you've been a child, you know and you've been fighting back. We have the Joan of Arc here. So knowing a little bit about her story, she was super young, but she said she heard God tell her to fight. I don't know, I think it was the French or the British or somebody, and she did do some damage before they got hold to her. Okay. um but you have been fighting something since you were very young. Okay, regardless of how old you are now, most people on my channel are adults. Okay, so regardless of what age you are now, you've been fighting this dark thing, energy. Tell us more. And you have successfully, you have successfully established a boundary as a Queen of Swords. Nine of Wands. Ashe, confirmation. Okay, so you've established a boundary successfully put up your boundaries, and have protected yourself from something very dark. Um, Clarify spirit speaks spirit. Page of Pentacles. You may have made your offerings to your deities. This is a goddess you work with. Tell me more. Ishtar, Astarte. Someone could work with Ishtar, Astarte. Somebody could work with Kali, Two of Pentacles. Whoever you working with, okay. They handled it. They heard you and they handled it. They're handling it and they've handled it. You've gone through quite a few ups and downs yourself, but in the midst of that, it's like you stood on what you knew to be the truth. Five of Swords here. They wanted you to self-sabotage. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Magic. The Magician. This is also about you having all of the resources that you need, and you used every one of your spiritual tools to defend yourself. Um, hmm, wow, your root, your sword, your wand, all of it's here already. Your pinnacle, your cup. You use all of it. Clarify water, Ace of Cups. This is a water spirit. This was a water spirit that they were sending towards you, or trying to. A lower vibrational, a lower vibrational water spirit. Also, this is like you've gone through the bitter waters here. Clarify the Eight of Cups. They were trying to stop you for sure. For sure. Trying to leave you uninspired. Mm-hmm. So that you don't get whatever wish fulfillment this is that you are rightfully supposed to have. That had something to do with your heart source, your heart center. Clarify balloon. Ten of Pentacles. Mm. Let go the independence, party, freedom, celebration. I have the moon here. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. So you're about to discover that um, you have built a name for yourself in the spirit and in the earth. Okay? You have built a name for yourself. We have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords in reverse. The strength. You've shown great strength throughout your healing process. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, you discovered that there was something that was trying to keep you from healing. There was something trying to keep you from being able to receive what was rightfully and is rightfully yours, that is destined to be yours. But with this reverse Ten of Swords, this is a rebirth here because of your courage. It took courage to do whatever it is you have done, face whatever it is you have faced. Okay, but you have faced it successfully. You and whichever goddess this is that you've been working with. Um, y'all have done darn thing on whatever this was that was trying to come against you, okay? Let's see. I want to use this deck here. What else more does the collective need to know, Spirit? So if they were sending some sort of a lower vibrational water energy towards you, then you were using a higher vibrational water goddess, possibly, or any, could have been an earth goddess, could have been the mother herself that you were working with, that was working with you to cleanse this energy from around you. Okay. Um, so that was never going to work. But, nevertheless, they tried. But nevertheless, you also gained this mastery here, this mastery. And that can never be taken from you with this Ten of Pentacles. That's a strong legacy that you have built, a strong foundation. Tell us more, Spirit. Midnight winds, immediate change. Did you hear me? Immediate change. Something is shifting for you right now. Okay? There's a shift taking place. There's a shift taking place. So this kind of does feel like um the first reading. All right, if you didn't watch that one, you're welcome to go and watch that one. I'll make sure I pin it inside of the end screen. Okay, you're having a shift that is about to take place for you now. Okay, because this thing is no longer allowed around you. Transmute what I told you. Transmute pain into beauty. You a bad mama jamma is what I just heard in the spirit. You a bad mama jamma in the physical. The way she looking on this card. Okay. On time, synchronicities. Pay attention to time. Okay, for this may be something you do on a regular basis, but pay attention to the times when your eye catches numbers and synchronicities. Okay, I see 12:12 on her clock, so 12:12 could be significant. Tell us more. Something is about to shift for you by the next full moon, and I believe we're supposed to have another one this month. I think it was like my phone finna go dead. Let me hear her up. Come on. Give y'all a little glimpse of my impatient side. Okay. All right. May 31st at 4:45. Okay. Oh, well, at least where I am. At least where I am. May 31st. All right. Okay, so by the next full moon, by the end of this month, it's going to be very visible that something has changed in your life. Inner dimension, hidden knowledge. You already know this, don't it? You already know, Grouches. The coyotes are here. The coyote. Trickster, mischief, chaos, warning, lessons, agility. Tell us more, Spirit. Someone also in the collective, you may know that you have the origins of a water nymph. Okay. The wishing pond, divine prosperity, wishes fulfilled, and blessings. Yeah. You know it's about to go down. You know it's about to go up. Turning point. Yeah. See, you already have knowledge, okay, that there's about to be a turning point, a change of direction, a new path, endings, transformation. Tell me more. A message of hope. Be prepared to receive some good news. There's some good news that's getting ready to come towards you, okay? This may be something that you kind of can, it's going to happen because you've defeated something. You know that you have gained the victory over this particular cycle of your evolution and growth, even if somebody was projecting, you still used it. You transmuted everything that was being projected towards you, all of the trauma, all of the pain, you transmuted it and you're creating something beautiful. All right, there's a turning point here. Okay. Somebody is definitely on their path, and you're about to receive some sort of message or good news, or you're already receiving it. You might be having a whole lot of bird activity around you too, like a little bit more than usual, right? Like you step outside, and you see birds. Everybody see birds when they step outside for the most part, but this is like the birds are hyper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're flocking around your face and stuff like that, but they're doing their thing. They're going from the tree to the branch to the this to the that. They're gawking. It's just a lot of unusual hyper bird conversations and singing and chirping and stuff going on at the moment when you step out your door. It's like instead of seeing one or two birds, there's like four, five, or six, and they're all kind of just doing their own thing. But that's kind of odd to see six birds in one general area. You understand what I'm saying? So you may be having a lot of bird activity around you. Okay, there's communication coming in, possibly through bird spirits. All right, tell us more, spirit. It's showing you that there is some good news coming your way. So if you do have that particular synchronicity show up for you, it's a good message. Okay, because birds also give warnings. So the full moon, mystery, rituals. Yeah, baby. So if you did something on the last full moon, at the top of May, you have completely transformed some aspect of your life where you needed it between the first one and the one that's coming. Okay. So if you did do a moon ritual, to clear some darkness or to rid yourself of some addiction or rid a person from you that was dark. But this is deeper than that. This is about a turning point, but it could be that as well. This feels like a spiritual turning point, like a close of a cycle, like a victory in a lesson and a process at the soul and spirit level of you. hmm This is deeper than that. This is deeper than just, oh, I walked away from Tommy. Cool. Okay. Congratulations. That's a good thing. Not negating that. But this is someone has really gotten the victory over something that has been maybe even following them in different lifetimes. This is something that someone has been fighting with at the soul level for a while now. Okay. And so, multiple lifetimes, this Dark Lord and these individuals possibly who like to play around excessively in this kind of energy have been kind of keeping your energy dampened. It's like every time you reincarnate, you deal with it, you're dealing with bullshit because there's these individuals who like to play around in that energy that wants to keep you dampened, and it has a lot to do with who you are at the soul level. Okay. Deep freeze, emotional numbness, succumb, silence, stillness, detachment, frozen in time. Wow. You are a moon goddess. That's what I just heard. You are a moon goddess. Spread the word. Talk, rumors, gossip, noise, whispers of lies, announcement. There are individuals that are talking about who you are. I don't know who this group of people would be, but it feels like it's more than likely these same group of people who like to dabble around in the dark arts. You understand what I'm saying? Um, they're conversing, they're announcing. I don't know which moon goddess you are, or you are the reincarnate of, or you are the embodiment of, but it's being announced in certain rooms, in certain places and spaces that you are awakened. Wow. Tell us more. Give us one more, Spirit. I love it. I love it. Yep. You are awakened. You transmuted all of the stuff that was being thrown to you, all of the things that they were doing to keep you locked, to keep you frozen. Okay. All of that energy you've thawed out. You've thawed out. Yes. Where's that other card? You have thawed out, honey. And you are bringing the flood. Do you hear me? You are bringing the flood to these individuals specifically. All that dense, heavy, watery, dark, muddy water that they tried to freeze you, lock you into. Yeah, you thought out. Vitality, personal growth, clarity, luminosity, life energy, alignment with your path, success, inspiration, radiating love. Oh, the sun has risen, goddamn. The sun has risen. Yes, collective. All right, let's get you some alchemy of awareness. Powerful, powerful. I love it. You're being announced in rooms you haven't even walked in yet. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I said y'all be rocking with me. Y'all know I be saying I don't know why they thought this was gonna work. They must have thought they was dealing with some old non-creatresses. But no, this is not what you're dealing with, sir. Ma'am. Okay? Dealing with something like the divine beings is what you're dealing with. Okay, tell me some more. Alchemize, alchemize. What is this, spirit? Reflections of truth. Butterfly. The world is your mirror. And whether the world is a mirror, and whether we choose to believe it or not, triggering beliefs about others often reveal a self belief. The trait noticed in them may be the one you refuse to see in yourself. Explore your feelings with curiosity while wondering what self truth needs to be witnessed. I am talking to somebody who used this third dimension the way you're supposed to, as a mirror reflecting what you needed to see. That's who I'm talking to. And I am so proud of you. Okay? And I feel honored to be reading this for whoever you are, those of you that have done this, that are experiencing this deep awakening, firm foundation. You're being asked to look at your relationship with money because you're about to have a whole lot of it. And your relationship with money could have been what you used to look into that mirror. Have you been casual with your finances, maybe even proudly indifferent? It's time to step up. Your future self needs you to make decisions with clarity, intention, and care. This isn't about scarcity or chasing status. It's about honoring your time and energy. Money is a tool, and you're about to have a whole lot of it if you don't already. But remember that money is a tool. Don't succumb to it. It can support your dreams, anchor your peace, and offer choice when it matters most. Respecting your resources is an act of self-devotion. Your future deserves a foundation to build on. Honor that. Yes. Okay. I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know what your career choice. Now you are a goddess, but that doesn't mean you don't do, work. You know what I'm saying? We understand the balance, right? Spiritual and earth, both in alignment. I don't know what you do or how you're showing up in the earth and how you are being provided for by the divine as it relates to finances, what you're manifesting, what you're creating. But there's about to be a lot of abundance here. So I feel like Spirit is bringing that out because they want you to remember that It's a tool, and they're giving it to you for you to continue to do and to be and to execute who you are at the divine level, okay, in the earth. But this is an abundance that belongs to you. Let's get that clear, okay? It's yours. Always was yours. Claim the cascade. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. The universe doesn't whisper in scarcity, it speaks in overflow. What is meant for you will arrive in abundance. Did I not just did I thought I just said it? In abundance, not as a trickle in fragmented rations, but as a grace filled flood. Be inspired to dream bigger, never bending, shrinking, or settling. Hold your worth and let what's truly yours flow home to you. It belongs to you. It with you is where this abundance finds home because it belongs to you. Okay. Legacy unwritten. Mm-hmm. You spend a lifetime learning how to fit in, stay safe, and succeed. But have you taken the time to consider who upholding these values and ideals benefits? Before you accept anything as yours, ask, when did this begin? Who needed this to be true and why? Questioning isn't betrayal, it's liberation. Healing what blind loyalty cannot. Remember, there is no age limit on expansion. Yeah, you're expanding. You're expanding. You're at this turning point. Okay. Now that you have rid yourself of whatever this energy was, that was being projected towards you, or that you just simply had to alchemize, or both. Give us one more, Spirit. True stability. I feel like what whoever this group is that are now chatterboxing because they realize that you have awakened, and they know who you were, and now they know who you are, right? I feel like they tried to hit your finances in many lifetimes. In many lifetimes you've had to kind of like and I'm not feeling object poverty, but I'm just feeling like everything you made financially you really had to grind, right? And then you would have periods of some prosperity or some success, and then it would be like something would hit you and you're back to square one. That's over. Okay, that's over, because I feel like this individual or these people who were sending this dark shadowy energy towards you, or working with this shadowy energy to keep you locked and frozen in time. I feel like they know that if you got hold to the abundance financially that is rightfully yours, that whatever you're here to do spiritually, and the mission and the purpose and the destiny, they would never be able to stop you from doing it, because they decided to create a world where everything runs by money. Okay. So now we're going to see another backfire, because they created that kind of system, and they created the system for their benefit, but they created the system to be an imprisonment for divine beings like yourself. All right. So now that you have completely wiped the floor with whatever that was, right, that they was trying to work with and send towards you and all of that, this is about to be an abundance of financial abundance and an overflow that is about to pour into you. Okay. So you're about to experience true stability so that you can continue to do the work of the divine that you are here to do at the soul and spirit level without any hindrances, without any stagnation, delays, and blockages or frustration. Okay? True stability. What you lean on for comfort may be what's keeping you stuck. A crutch can help you heal, but if you never let go, it becomes a cage. Trust in your own abilities. You don't need to continue holding on to what once held you up. You've gained the strength to stand on your own. Wow. True stability. This is giving me individuation. This is giving me that someone has really you've really wrapped your hands around yourself as divine and as deity. This is individualizing yourself. Okay. So even though you're about to have this outpour of finances and outpour of money, I'm talking to someone who was doing the work without it. You're very dedicated to what you were divinely designed to do, and the reason for your incarnation, your reincarnation, you were very devoted to it. And so because of the devotion of your heart to the divine, to your spirit team, to your soul and spirit, they're now going to give you the finances that you need so that you can do it even more so, having access, that you otherwise may not have had, because again, they decided to create a world that, money speaks, right? So I feel like who I'm speaking to, you're going to use it as a tool, but you're not going to let it become the crutch that maybe they have tried to make it be. You understand? In previous lifetimes. So this is a beautiful reading. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Akashic Healing cards. The Stellar Missionary. You are here to seed higher consciousness and awaken the collective memory of unity. Reflect on how your Akashic records reveal your contributions to raising Earth's vibration. I thought I said Kali because this is giving me her energy, even if this is not her exact emanation, but this is giving me something around that energy, okay? Embrace the feminine, reclaim the strength and softness, healing the wounds of imbalance, and realigning with divine feminine energy. Focus on nurturing intuition and creativity in your daily life while embracing the balance between giving and receiving. Now, I don't think this is Kali, but that is the energy that I'm picking up. So if it's not Kali you work with, this might be I don't know, is that I don't know. I don't know who that is. But you know what I mean. One of them Hindu goddesses. Divine timing. Your healing journey is tied to divine timing, linked to a lesson you are still mastering. Meditate more with the Akashic guides. What lesson need to integrate it before the healing can complete? I feel like someone has done that, and you pulled in and you really locked into your divine feminine energy. Yeah. Anything else? All right, collective. This has been a beautiful read. Okay. Please let me know in the comments how this message reverberated for you. Thank you guys for spending more time with me, tapping in with me to hear what the mother wanted to say to us through the message today. All right. Please, if anyone is not a subscriber, all right, if you're not a subscriber, what you waiting on? Come on. Come on over here. Stay with me for a while. Click the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell. Okay? I greatly appreciate it. All right. I love it when you guys spend time with me, and appreciate your support of the channel. To all of my returning subscribers, my soul tribe, Starseed family. I love you guys and I appreciate you. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, the information, the link to my website is in the description. You can click it and I'll get that done for you. Thank you to everyone who has gotten your personal readings. I appreciate you in doing so, and I do enjoy reading for you. All right. Like, share, hype if you have one to spare. Okay. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.